Now, this was a story. I teased this with Pathel early because I wanted to verify that I could show this on YouTube. So, this happened. I'm just going to show you the video.
Hi, how are you? Good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Call 911.
Hey, what happened? Okay, my love, you remember the video I showed you of the dude?
Hi, how are you?
Don't play it again.
Going up to the driveway
Have you been here before?
or the drive-through?
Sir, you need to leave.
Look, he has no pants on and no underwear.
Oh, it's him.
Unacceptable.
Yeah.
so this guy.
Okay, wait, replay it because I just really like the face he makes when he realizes
that he's being
that
filmed.
he's filmed. Yeah.
I mean, there it is. It's there on the video the whole time.
There. But it just
Good.
seeing it go from like him smiling,
Smiling?
to like.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Call
I'm sorry,
911.
I'm laughing at this man. Knowing damn well what's already happened to him. Okay, okay, go continue.
So this guy now obviously he had been a troublemaker before because they obviously planned to film him doing what he was about to do. But it was just a funny thing that happened on the internet, right? Until he game overed himself.
Yeah.
So this guy, he goes through without pants, and then he parks in a nearby parking lot, and he pulls a gun out of his glove compartment and shoots himself. So a despondent man fatally shot himself after he was caught with his pants down literally in his car at a coffee shop in Arizona. The motorist, Nautica Malone, began his journey toward death last Wednesday when he pulled up to the drive-thru line of at Bikini Beans Coffee. Is that one of those coffee joints where it's just like hot girls in swimsuits that are like serving the okay. And he was approached by an employee. He noticed he did not have pants on while taking his order. The thing is, like, you could tell that she expected something like this to be happening.
Yeah, he's not a first-time offender.
Yeah, he's not a first-time offender. Like, they had the camera ready and rolling, like, as he was pulling up. Like, they knew that this guy was a troublemaker, and they wanted to get it on camera. The Gooner King. So he was approached by an employee who noticed he didn't have his pants on while taking his order. Nor underwear. His dong was just flapping. I watched it a bunch of times to make sure it was YouTube safe. Police said that the employee told her manager as Malone rolled up to the drive-thru window, still naked from the waist down. The manager allegedly whipped out her cell phone and recorded a video of Malone, who was masturbating. He was just like holding it there in the video.
Yeah.
He wasn't like stroking it or anything. The video was subsequently uploaded to social media, and it quickly... Damn, there's like some giant tits off to the right that are distracting me. And it quickly spread online with millions of viewers commenting and accusing Malone of inappropriately touching himself in front of their manager. Oh god, it's staying with the scroll. God damn it. Okay. Malone then drove to the city of Goodyear, Arizona, and shot himself in the head on January 11th. According to the Maricopa County Medical Examiner. So this guy, Goodyear, Arizona, so that's the name of the town. Tempe police tell TMZ, on the night of Malone's game over, members of his family showed up at the coffee shop and were aggressive with the staff, stating Malone had killed himself over the incident. We reached out to the owner of Bikini Beans Coffee, Ben Lyles, who tells us, our thoughts and prayers are with the family of the individual involved during this difficult time. God, come up with something that doesn't sound like AI. This was an unfortunate and tragic situation. As a company, the safety of our employees is always our top priority. In this case, an individual chose to commit a crime at one of our locations. I mean, it's not the fault of... I mean, is it the fault of anybody that actually, like... I'm sorry, but this is not something that you shoot yourself over like this.
Yeah.
It's just, in this case, an individual chose to commit a crime at one of our locations. We take instances like this very seriously and remain committed to protecting our team and maintaining a safe and respectful environment. That's the article. I cannot get these tits off my screen. Okay.
There you go.
There we go. Oh no, they're up here now. God damn it! It's like the only safe part.
Middle ground. Good middle ground.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love them, but I got a show to do. So it's just this guy's face went like super viral.
Yeah.
I'm also getting Go ahead.
His mom made a post on Facebook. That said, if they, if any of friends or family see the video, to report it. And the mom basically said, we're going through enough. We really need to catch the person that recorded it as soon as possible and make them pay for what they did to my son. Angry face emoji.
Oh, no.
Your son did the thing to your son.
It really just goes to show that these people just have enablers in their life that just make them feel like they can do this kind of stuff. Because anybody knows, like, what he was doing was wrong. Just plain and simple.
Yeah, well, I mean, but at the same time, like, when you're in the anger phase of grieving, you're going to lash out at people, Like...
I get that, but it also said that they literally went to the shop and, like, harassed the workers.
Oh, that's fucked up. Yeah, you don't do that. That's definitely, like...
So, I understand grieving. I get it, It's a different process for everyone. But to just think your son was not in the wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
And...
like, you see the video, and it's like, obviously, this is nothing to end yourself over. And your son should have been doing that. There's no fault here for the people who filmed this, clearly. But
that being recorded should have been like your come to Jesus moment, where, like, damn, I gotta stop doing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not like let me take myself out. Like, that's not.
Yeah, that's a unnecessary escalation.
Yeah.
Or an irrational escalation, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like, this whole thing is hilarious, but I also feel bad for laughing a little bit because it ended up in this guy die. It could have just been a silly meme, and he could have just, like, leaned into it and being like, yeah, I did something stupid, not really thinking, and, it is what it is. I'm going to move on and just kind of laugh at myself.
Yeah.
That's what it could have been, and it could have left it at that, but it went way too far, way too fast, and it's unfortunate that it had to end the way it did.
Yeah. I don't feel bad laughing. Because, I mean, he did it to himself. He did it to himself. He made the choice himself. Which, everyone makes it.
I don't know. I'm just like, a guy died because he did something dumb. It's like, yeah, I know it's all on him, but I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, you hear me. I'm laughing. It's just... Yeah. It's funny, but it's just... I wish the guy didn't... Death should have been nowhere near the story.
I wish he didn't take that route.
Yeah.
Because then, because he killed himself, another thing is a lot of people are actually blaming, like, the girl that was recording.
This guy was clearly a repeat offender, though. Come on.
Yeah. That's literally the only thing I feel bad about. That people are going after the girl that recorded.
Yeah. Here's the thing. People that do bad things, taking matters into their own hands and, giving themselves repercussions rather than taking some, repercussions that are forced on them.
Mm-hmm.
Based. I'm glad he killed himself. It was the right move.
Yeah. Because, I mean, honestly, if this hadn't been recorded, right?
He would have done it again.
To the people that are mad at the woman for recording him, I hope they also kill themselves.
That's crazy. I wouldn't say that, but because and here's the thing, right? If
Jeannie had her way, there would be no one left alive on the planet.
Nobody. Here's the thing, though, right? Things like this start off small and can get to something bigger than just, jerking off in your car to girls in bikinis, right?
Yeah,
that's how it.
At a point, like, the "you deserve what you tolerate" line comes into play.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because maybe sometime later down the line, jerking it to girls in bikinis from your car wouldn't be enough anymore. That's kind of how those things start.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's the thing. Like the next step after this is stalking.
Yep.
And
he's already doing that by going to their place of work repeatedly, over and over again. It already is stalking and harassment.
Yeah, next he's followed him home, you know,
and actually done something.
yeah, and then he's outside their window, and before you know it, he's inside the house. You know.
Yep. So good riddance, in my opinion. People nowadays, I mean, you can be recorded and be held accountable. If you don't want to face the consequences of your actions, don't do shit. Plain and simple. If you do not want to face repercussions, whether that be being humiliated online or, shit with your family going down, whatever, then if you don't want to deal with that, don't do it. If you don't want to get punished for doing a bad thing, maybe you shouldn't do the bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have an argument for you. I really don't. It's just me. I don't know.
It's being empathetic and being.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
It's feeling sad.
I have no argument against you here.
So
I guess
I can understand why you feel the way you do.
I just don't like the fact that death had anything to do with the story. That's all.
Yeah, it really could have just been a haha. Oh my god.
Like, well, I'm not doing that again, and I'm never coming back here again. And then that's
yeah,
exactly.